the Kids Clubhouse Craft Corner with Jen from the Blue Mountains Public Library. We are on week 4 of our activity kits. And this week's activity kit theme is Groundhog Day. Do you guys know which day Groundhog Day is? February the 2nd. So in your booklet, you'll have your usual word searches, your coloring pages, a French activity page that you guys can do as well. And then, as always, the last page of the booklet is the instructions and supply list of what you will need and be using for your craft that we will be making together. And then we also have our super fun bookmarks that we have included in your activity packages, and you get to color the back of it. And what will the groundhog predict this year? What do you think? Are we going to have a longer winter, or do you think we're in for an early spring? We've been pretty lucky. Our winter's been kind of mild this year, hasn't it? Okay, so in your activity kits, you will have a plastic cup, a couple of sheets of, or strips of green construction paper, just in case you need some extra, a brown piece of construction paper, a white piece of construction paper, a craft stick, and some eyes. Okay, so from home, what you will need will be something to draw with, so a pencil or a marker, whichever you prefer. You can use hot glue for this craft as well, but always make sure that you have a grown-up around to help you with the hot glue gun. And so hot glue, white glue, tape even for this activity. You'll need a pair of scissors, and I think that is it. So you guys run and grab your supplies, and we'll start with step number 1. All right, so let's start with our first step. So we are going to cut out a medium-sized heart. So let's draw a heart on our brown construction paper. So there's my heart there. And then we are going to also cut out 2 triangles, or not triangles, rectangles, I'm sorry. 2 rectangles, except we're going to give one side of the rectangle a rounded edge. All right, so I'm going to get my shapes cut out. You guys get your shapes cut out, and we'll meet right back here for step number 2. All right, so if you're back with me, we'll have our heart cut out. So here's the 2 rectangles that I cut, and then I just rounded the top. So now we are going to take our white construction paper, and we're going to draw a smaller heart. And this will be our groundhog's front teeth. And instead of cutting out a black heart, where it says cut out a black heart for his nose, in the instructions, we are actually just going to draw it with a black marker. So I'm going to get my heart cut out here. Okay. So the white heart is going to fit just right there, so we can start gluing. So I'm going to take my glue, and I'm going to attach my white heart, and now I'm also going to attach his ears. I can grab them. So I'm going to put a dab of glue on the ears. I'm having a hard time grabbing the construction paper again. Dab of glue on the ears. And There's one ear. And there is 2 ears. Okay, so we have teeth in the ears on there. So this is where you can grab your Sharpie, like your black marker, and you can draw a heart for his nose right in the middle of the head. And then we're going to color it in. Okay, so you guys can take a pause, and if you're not caught up, get caught up, and then I will meet you right back here for step number 6. All right, friends, so this is where we are at right now. So now you're gonna take your eyes. If you don't wanna use these, you don't have to. You can draw your own eyes on your groundhog if you'd like. I'm gonna take the foam eyes that were in my kit, pop some glue on there because I think they're kind of funny to use. And I'm gonna place them on my groundhog. And there's his face right now. It's kind of grumpy looking. All right. So now we are going to attach our groundhog's head to our popsicle stick. Okay? So let's get a dab of glue onto our popsicle stick and attach it to the back of the groundhog's head. Got some spiders here. Okay, glue, some hot glue gun spider webs. All right, so you guys get your glue stick or your popsicle stick glued on, and we're gonna come right back for our final steps. All right, friends, so we are on to our last couple of steps. So your groundhog's head should be attached to your popsicle stick now. So you're probably wondering what the green strip of construction paper is. It's going to be our grass. So we're going to take it and we're going to cut some slits into it, just like this. We're not going to go to the very edge of it because we want it to stay together. So it should look like this. And you're going to do it right to the very end of the sheet. Okay. And then you may have to trim it a little bit, because then we're going to glue it to the inside of our cup. But before we get to that step, this is where mom and dad or a grown-up, whoever is around, to help you just cut a small slit into the top of the cup so the popsicle stick can fit into it, so we can move it up and down like he's coming out of his hole. So I am actually going to trim mine just a teeny tiny bit. And then there we go, perfect. I'm gonna get some glue and put it onto the bottom of my grass. And I'm gonna start attaching it to my cup, just as so. There we go. So our grass is on there, and with the second piece, if you'd like, I've already got it cut. You can do the same thing and wrap it around the cup just to hide plastic. Okay. And then you're going to take your groundhog and very gently put it in there. And if you need to trim some of the grass down, you can, or you can do that. And now you can watch him come in and out of his groundhog hole. That's it for today's craft. I can't wait to see you guys again all next week for some more Kids Clubhouse Craft Corner with me from the Blue Mountains Public Library. Thanks. Have fun. Bye.